Yana, and welcome to your restorative rest practice. Today's practice is focused on yoga for stress relief. It's an all-levels class, and the only thing you need, if you like, might be a pillow or a yoga bolster. But let's start off in a reclined position, lying on your belly to get in touch with your breath. Placing the shoulders on the floor, you can place the head over to the right or the left, depending on what's comfortable for you. You might even make a pillow for your hands, with your hands, to place your head on. Eyes closed, you begin to feel the breath as it comes in and out of the body. Feeling the points of contact of the body and the front of the floor, especially the toes, knees, the pelvis, shoulders, top of the head. With each breath, allowing yourself to feel supported by the ground, as if the body is giving in to gravity. The muscles of the body softening with each breath. Aware of the sound of the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Lift your head up and switch over to the opposite ear, giving yourself permission to let go as you release the head back to the floor. With each exhale, feel the body releasing. Noticing the pauses between the inhalation and the exhalation. Checking to release any clenching in the jaw, in the eyes. Allowing yourself to relax into this moment of the now. Feeling the gift of the breath as it enters and meets the body. When you reach the bottom of your exhalation on the next breath, lifting the head up, back to neutral, placing the hands underneath the shoulders and gently pushing yourself up into a tabletop position. Giving the head a gentle lift up towards the sky, the tailbone up towards the sky in a cat position. Breathing into the front of the heart. And exhale, looking back towards the belly button, pressing into the hands, the top of the feet. In the opposite rainbow position. And again, allow the belly to sink down on the next inhalation. Tailbone up, top of the head up. And one more time, pressing, arching the back up, pressing into the hands, pressing into the tops of the feet. And come back into a child's pose. The toes together, knees apart. Arms extended wide, wider than the neck. Forehead down towards the ground. Releasing the front body onto the ground. Seeing if you can begin to create some space between the inhalation and the exhalation. A gentle pause, even at the end of the exhalation, before that inhalation comes in. Then walking yourself back up, lifting the right arm up into the air, looking up towards the right palm, and threading the right hand underneath the left arm. Right shoulder comes onto the ground, extending the left arm forward. Thread the needle pose. Breathe deep into the belly, feeling this expansion and extension at the same time. And with your next breath, bringing the left hand underneath the left shoulder, unthreading, bringing the right arm up back into the air, right palm down onto the ground, stabilizing yourself here, equal weight in both hands, and then lifting the left arm up into the air, looking up, and threading the left hand underneath and through the right arm, left shoulder onto the ground to thread the needle pose. You may walk your right hand forward, expanding and extending through the chest, through the shoulders, even extending through the neck here. Notice if you can release the lower belly and even square off the hips here. Aware of really releasing through the groin and the pelvic girdle. Beautiful. One more breath here. Softening the muscles in the face and the jaw, the belly. And at the bottom of your exhalation, pressing the right hand underneath the right shoulder, unthreading left arm back up into the air, pressing both hands into the ground. Squaring off the hips, walking the hands forward and coming up into a gentle downward dog. You might walk out your knees here, getting an extension through the hamstrings. Just walking out the back of the legs, connecting with your breath here. Keeping the hips square here, and at the same time extending as if someone is pulling the hips back towards the back end of your mat or surface. Shaking the head out gently, creating space between the neck and the shoulders. And on the exhale, releasing the knees down to the ground. Inhale the chin back up to cat position or cow. And just take a nice cat-cow here at your own pace. Coordinating the breath and the movement. And then exhaling, again, pressing into the hands, bringing the heels back down towards the ground in downward dog, hips back, and lifting the right leg up into the air. We'll draw the right knee up between the hands into pigeon pose. As much as possible, you might make the right shin parallel or open up the right foot towards the left side of your mat. Inhale the shoulders up and down and back, breathing into your proud heart. And on the exhale, walking the body, the torso down towards the ground. You can even place the hands underneath the head here. Squaring off the hips. Using this deep oxygenation, this deep breath to release the body forward with gravity. One more breath here. At the bottom of your inhalation, releasing the breath out, maybe on a gentle sigh, and pressing the hands back up underneath the shoulders, walking the hands back towards the hip, lifting up the proud chest towards the sky. And then drawing the left foot up and around, bringing that over your right thigh. Inhale the right arm up into the air. And twisting, looking over your left shoulder. You might hook the right forearm onto the front of the left thigh or left shin. Tall through the spine, grounding through both hips. On the bottom of your next inhalation, walking the hands over towards the right side of your mat, you're going to press yourself up here and notice you're untwisting yourself like a corkscrew. And then drawing, sitting back down on your seat. And this time, your right foot will be over the top of your left thigh, grounding that right hip into the ground. Grabbing the left shin, or right shin with the left hand, and looking over the right shoulder. In your twist here. Nice and tall through the spine, grounding down through the hips. Beautiful. Bringing the body back towards the front of your mat. You can undo both legs. Bring them back behind you. And we'll come up to a downward dog. Walking the heels back and down. From this time, drawing the left leg up into the air. Left knee bends, comes forward between the hands into opposite side pigeon. Rotating the shoulders up and down and back, nice and tall, grounding down to the top of the back foot. And on your exhalation, extending the chest forward, the arms come forward. Hands can rest, facing, becoming a pillow for the head. Take a nice deep breath into that left hip flexor. Filling up the belly with the breath. One more deep breath here. Make sure you release through the jaw, the neck. And on your exhalation, walking the hands back up. Coming back, undoing the feet. Both feet come together into Baddha Konasana. So the heels are together. The hips, the flesh of the buttocks. Lift your gift, creating some space for the hip and pelvic to press into the ground, grabbing a hold of your shin. And then dropping your chin down towards your chest. Breathing into the back of the neck. Allowing the breath to be that balm of relief as the chin releases towards the chest. And then on the inhale, chin comes up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Head back to neutral. We'll draw the left ear to the left shoulder. Draw that right shoulder down, really allowing the side of the neck to open up as the elbows even might squeeze in towards the ribs here, creating more space on the right side of the neck. Breathing into the scalene muscles that go behind the ear, all the way down to the shoulder. And on your exhale, releasing the head back to neutral, dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Taking a nice deep release as the shoulder blades kiss on the back side of the body. The left shoulder extends down towards the floor, right ear in the opposite direction. Then drawing head back towards neutral. Give a little head circle in one direction. Left ear, head to chin. Right ear to right shoulder. Head up towards the sky. Taking that circle at your own pace. Notice what's happening to the breath as you draw that head around. Head back up. And then switching direction, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder, chin up towards the sky. Take one more head turn, circle, counterclockwise direction. And then dropping the chin down towards the chest, head back towards neutral. This is where it might be helpful to grab your pillow here. You can place it on, or your bolster, place it on top of your feet. And then on the inhale, allow the body to extend forward, torso moves forward, feet together, and extending the hands down towards the ground, allowing the body to release to gravity. And forward butterfly pose. Forward folding. Breathe into the back of the sacrum. Allowing any tension to release from the jaw, head, neck, shoulders, belly. Noticing how good it feels as the body begins to release to gravity, and the mind begins to calm down in these forward folding positions. Signals for the nervous system to come into a state of equilibrium. You might walk the fingertips another centimeter or two forward. That's comfortable for you. This feels too compressed in the hips, you can even walk the feet away from the torso, or if you feel like you need more of a stretch, you can walk the feet back towards the hips. Wherever you can get the most extension through the lower sacrum and lower back. With every inhalation, filling up the belly. With every exhalation, releasing forward. And on the end of your next exhalation, walking the hands back up. Moving that pillow out of the way. Coming back to a point of neutrality into sitting. Notice how you feel. And then when you're ready, come down onto your back. And we'll take, similar to the pigeon pose, but a figure 4 pose here. So the feet hip width distance apart, right shin on top of left thigh, lifting the left knee up, grabbing a hold of the back of the left leg, or maybe the shin if that's available to you. Squaring off the hips. Squaring off the hips. Deep, full breath. Eyes closed here. Allowing yoga to be this calming balm for the body, the breath, to extend all the way up through the length of the spine. And the exhale, releasing the left leg down, switching legs, drawing the left shin on top of the right thigh, pressing that left hip out, and then on your next exhalation, breathe into the belly and inhale, drawing the right knee up towards the chest. Grabbing a hold of the back of the right thigh if that's available to you, or perhaps the shin. Feeling the body in the state of calm. Squaring off your hips. Deep belly breath here. Releasing any holding in the eyes, the jaw, the tongue, the front of the chest, the shoulders. Just releasing and relaxing. One more deep belly breath here. And when you're ready, at the end of your next exhale, Releasing the legs down into Shavasana, final resting pose. If it's comfortable for you, you could place a pillow underneath your knees to release the lower back. Feet hip width distance apart, palms up towards the sky. Walk your shoulder blades under. You might even rock back and forth from using the heels to just kind of gently jiggle the spine up and down, releasing the head and the neck. Sighing out on a sound as you press the heels into the floor, gently jiggling up and down the length of the spine. And one more inhalation in through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. As you pump the feet up and down, the heels pressing to the ground. Jiggling on the back body. And then release, let that go. Closing the eyes, letting yourself return to your natural breath. Preparing ourselves for Yoga Nidra. As you come into the practice of Yoga Nidra or yogic sleep, allowing yourself to be relaxed, feeling all points of contact, the body against the floor. Aware of the breath in its natural state. Staying as still as possible. You need to prepare to wriggle or let yourself release and relax. Make that final adjustment. We'll be here for a short rest. Creating a sankalpa or intention for the practice, allowing yourself to be aware and intentional, using an affirmation in the form of an I am positive statement of a quality you'd like to embrace during this short practice. Repeating to yourself silently, I am relaxed. I embody calmness. Repeating that one more time to yourself silently. I am relaxed. I embody calmness. Relax your toes, inhaling and exhaling. Bring awareness to your heels as the breath moves in and out of the body. Relax. Focusing on your breath as you continue to relax your calves. Relax. Relax. Now relax your shins. Following the inhalation and the exhalation. Continue to release any tension in the knees, legs, butt, and glutes. Breathing in this balm of calm. Go on to relax the pelvic area, drawing in the breath, focusing on this relaxation. Bring awareness to your abdominals. Feeling the wave of relaxation as it moves from your lower back to the mid back into the top of your spine. Relax. Your breath is the calm balm. And as you inhale, your chest rises. As you exhale, let it fall. Aware of the breath, inhaling in this fresh air filled with prana and life force. And on each exhalation, releasing any stagnation, stale air, feelings of stuckness. Relax. Relax. Drawing your breath into your upper back. Continuing to release all the tension in your shoulders. Relaxing, following the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Relax your upper arms, elbows, forearms. Relax your wrists. Relaxing every finger. The calming balm of the breath enters the body with each inhalation and soothes and nourishes the body, releasing on the exhalation. Continue to relax your neck, your chin, the jaw, the nose, the eyebrows, the forehead. Relaxing the eyes in their socket, relaxing your scalp, even relaxing the ears. Noticing this relaxation. Finally, relaxing any muscles in the face. Now that the body is relaxed, noticing the calm, soothing effects of the breath as the calming balm. The body is relaxed. The mind is relaxed. The spirit is relaxed. Relax. Feeling the calming balm of the breath. Fully relaxed. Feeling the calming balm of the breath. Relaxed and at ease. When you're ready, bringing your attention back to the breath, sealing in the benefits from this practice with the sankalpa or intention, reciting it to yourself silently, this positive affirmation: I am calm. Again, repeating your affirmation to yourself: I am. And one more time: I am calm. And when you're feeling ready, no need to hurry. Allowing the breath to enter the body, stretching arms above the head, aware of the surface that you're lying on, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Feeling the life force as you begin to animate your body, giving yourself a nice stretch. And lower down the body, rolling over to your right side. Keeping the eyes closed here. Inhaling, following the exhalation. You gently press yourself back up to sitting. Seated position, with the eyes closed, the hands in front of the heart, pressed in, Anjali or prayer mudra, palms together, hands in a reverent position to this calming practice you've done to yourself. and for yourself. Noticing the effects as you bow your chin down towards your chest. Breathing into the center of your heart, the center of your being. Giving gratitude for this practice. Noticing any difference from when you first began. State. Noticing the difference in your mind-body state, mind-spirit state. If you found some benefits, you might even send a little extra love to someone who you know could use some of this extra good energy. And giving thanks for yourself for showing up. Giving thanks to your ancestors for leading you to this path of healing. And giving thanks for the wisdom and teachers that have come before that continue to light our way. Namaste and Ashe.